guys, Moto Wizard Steve here. Happy to see you guys here again. Oh, let me flip down my visor. Just headed to get some dinner, and I thought I'd have you guys join me. I want to discuss a few things. One of which being why I started motovlogging. Oh, this is a doozy of a hill here. I don't like this. There we go. Stopping on the incline there is a bit rough. All right. This is a crazy street I live on, guys. And I have to come up and down every day. Anywho, I want to discuss why I started motovlogging. Pretty much since I got on two wheels, I've been totally enamored by riding. Honestly, being on two wheels is a freedom that I never really understood. And part of my motovlogging experience is to share that with you guys. My goals for this channel, I'm going to be coming out doing more touring, you know, doing some videos just like this, just going to pick up some food, nothing too crazy, but doing some touring and showing you guys the Pacific Northwest for you viewers who don't live up here, which I understand right now is probably nobody. Only friends and family have subscribed so far. They all live up here, but that being said, I want to share it with all you other guys who come onto my channel in the next few weeks or so. Now, I just started from second at that stop. I did not even realize I did that. Whoopsies. But yeah, being on two wheels is a freedom I never understood. It's quite a joy. And the main attempt of this channel is just to share that with you. Provide a little bit of entertainment value. Maybe sometimes give you some insight on how I see life. I don't know if I could say my perspective is unique, but it is a conglomeration of things I've experienced in my life. And sometimes I'll probably share that with you guys. What are you doing there, bud? Alright. Well, I ordered a bacon cheeseburger from the Oak Tree Bar and Grill at the end of town here. And they've got pretty good food. It's a little up there in price. If you get any food in Ashland, Oregon, you're going to be spending a little more than probably you would normally. It's a bit touristy here, and that's definitely reflected in the prices of the commodities such as restaurants and you know, all these downtown stores. That being said, it's not too bad of a deal, and you know, I just decided I wanted to treat myself to a nice dinner and a good ride. You know, it's a double whammy. I got out here to get an excuse to motovlog with you guys, and out there to get some food, so it's a win-win. Well, thanks for coming and joining me, getting to see a little bit of downtown Ashland. It's pretty nice here. Ashland's an interesting town. It's a mix of retired, better off folk. I mean, I wouldn't say rich, but a lot of these older folk around here have a lot more money than most of us. But you just look at the housing market, you'll see what I mean. But this is, you know, this town is full of retired people and hippies, basically. It's an interesting combination. So you kind of have like a yuppie feel sometimes, But then sometimes the crowd is just completely happy-go-lucky, carefree. So that makes for an interesting time here in Ashland. You know what, and to be honest, I think part of my motovlogging experience with you guys is just reaching out to people. I'm down here for work until the end of the year, and I've been down here for 6 months, and it's very isolating. You know, all my friends and family are 5 hours plus away, excluding my mother. She's a little closer, but she's still, you know, a couple hours away via driving. And that might not be too far, you know, for most people, but for me, you know, I've been close to family and friends my entire life, so it's not easy for me to be down here. So I think part of my motovlogging experience was, in a way, reaching out and socializing with the people I know. You know, if they're interacting with my content, then it feels like maybe they're interacting with me. And that's kind of a convoluted thought process, but it keeps me busy, keeps my mind focused. Yeah, I'm over halfway done here, and I'm happy about that. I can't wait till I get back up to the Portland area and get to be around family and friends and the workmates that I enjoy the most. Are you turning, bud? You are. Scoot off to the side here. Well, I wanted to say thank you for everyone who's checked out my videos so far. I mean, I think my first video, which is just a time-lapse video, it's nothing special, has... What are you doing? Put your blinker on, bud. My time-lapse video is just, you know, a 3-minute video of nothing but sped up riding and music, and I've already got a few views on that, so I wanted to thank you guys for that. My channel's nothing special as is, but I hope to make the production value a little better as time goes along. That being said, I screwed up my audio in all my previous videos, which is why I had to do the time-lapse video. And hopefully this attempt number 4, is a little more successful. I think, though, with my understanding of the failures I've made on my previous attempts, that this should be at least passable. I always thought that house right there is kind of quaint, kind of nice. It's 40 out here, and these guys are not doing 40. That's another thing about Ashland. Most everyone's not going the speed limit. Yeah, see, we're catching up. That's one thing on a motorcycle. You can catch up to anything like none other. Not that you should. Not that you should, but you can. I think I might get some gas on the way home, too. I'm not empty, but I like to keep my tank with a little more fuel in it. That way I can just get up and go. Hit some distance if I want to. This is kind of the back roads of Ashland. East Main Road turns into this here. It's a pretty drive if you're out just to get, you know, a quick 15-20 minute drive in. It's nice. Open up the vents on my helmet. Ooh, bumpy. That guy's up there is driving off the road. That white car way up there. It's been a pretty hot day today, so I've kind of confined myself inside. And I was able to get a good nap in, which, you know, I think I said, or I guess I didn't publish the audio of it, but in one of my previous videos I talked about how I don't get very good sleep. I've got eczema, and it keeps me up at night. But lately, the last couple days, I've been getting pretty good sleep and some naps to kind of make up for what I've lost in the last couple weeks. I know they say you can't make up for lost sleep, but it feels like it when you when you get the extra sleep. It's a beautiful evening. We're looking at, you know, about 6 o'clock, I think, 5:40 or so. Do. Leave, yep. This street right here. Down to first. And we're good to go. Good to go. Well, this has been a pretty short video, you guys. I'm just coming here to pick up some food. Something smells good. I thought I'd bring you along with me and talk about why I like to motovlog a little bit, why I started my channel. To be honest, it was kind of on a whim, but also it's just I see other guys doing it, and I'm really excited for it. Woo! Rough entry. Well, thanks for tagging along, you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, I left my blinky-doo on. Let's get up on out of here, this parking lot here. I think I'm gonna take the I-5 and swoop back around just to give myself a little bit of a breezy travel here. Back home. Let's see. Alrighty. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. I think we're good to go. All right, guys. Close the dome here and hope that helps with the audio. We shall see. I guess this is a good test for my highway audio to see how well we can deal with that sound with the mic inside the helmet. I've got you guys down here by my chin. So let's see what we can do there. Oh, this feels nice. Breezy. It's a bit warm out here, so I'm kind of glad I took the interstate to get back home. I got to double back, but I don't really care. Plus, you know, just looking for a little bit of speed. Part of that feeling of freedom I was talking about. Feeling that wind up against you. I mean, this windshield actually blocks quite a bit of that. But my arms get some of the buffeting. And honestly, I'm all right with that. I feel pretty good about getting out here on the highway and feeling that breeze. I feel a little more connected with nature being out in the open air, you know, not stuck in a closed box like everybody else. Being in that guy's blind spot like I was. Get up past the semi and we'll get back over. Do. the port of entry way station. And Ashland's the first city into Oregon from California. Up here they've got a weight station and I don't know what they call it, a check station for those boats. For anyone coming through with boats, they want to make sure they don't have any aquatic life that they're going to contaminate Oregon's waters with invasive species and such. It's just a beautiful view, guys. This is Ashland, tucked in the valley along the hill. This is why people live here. Although, last year was really bad for fires, and this year I'm concerned too. I'm in evacuation zone 1, which is up on the hill up there. It's up on the hill. I mean, we're the first zone, so I have to get an app on my phone just to monitor that, you know? I can see another motorcyclist on the road over there. To my left. Alright, I'll slow it down a little bit. We're coming up to our exit here. Alrighty. Good to go, good to go. Get my footing there. Present myself. What up, bud? That's who I saw earlier. I don't know what road he was on, but that is who I saw. You know, if I wasn't carrying my food in my bag, I'd turn left here. It's a nice little ride along another little kind of outskirt road. Get in lane, bud. But I go down that road and show you guys some bit of the scenery there. I don't want my food to be cold. Whoop. I don't know if you heard that little tab. Shifting into first. First is not a synchronized gear, so you have to be in the proper speed range, otherwise it does not want to shift. Come on. You can do it. I know none of these cars ever take this corner properly. It's always way too shallow. It's like, what if there's people turning there? Usually nobody ever is. But what if there is? Alright. God dang. This bike just accelerates so fast. So easy to get up to speeds you're not supposed to be traveling at. And it feels so comfortable. I know I'm a little silly for buying a leader bike as my first bike. I got a lot of flack for that. But I don't intend on doing anything too crazy with this. I intend on picking up a smaller bike that I can do some off-roading with. Eventually I want to take this on, you know, on some trails and some logging and or fire roads. But I'm not ready for that. I know I'm not ready for that, and I know that I need to get some practice in onto that off-road And this bike is not going to be the bike to do that. At 545 pounds wet, it's a bit of a doozy for a learner. So I'm probably going to go pick up, you know, some sort of dual sport, some cheapo dual sport that I can just romp around and not really care about. Maybe I can learn how to work on bikes a little more comfortably on something like that. Eventually I'll pick up one of those, and then we'll go out and do some off-roading videos too. And that'll probably be a little bit more fun for some of you guys than just these street vids, you know. But motovlogging isn't always, it's not always about how entertaining it is. He's got a little dual sport, it looks like. All right. It's getting warm out here, so I'm kind of glad that our little vlog right now is a shorter one, because these in-town traffic speeds don't do very much for keeping me cool. 30 miles an hour doesn't do much in this jacket. Tar snakes everywhere. Tar snakes, I just don't care. All right. Here we go. Up the hill. What is this guy doing here? Tread with caution. How's it going, guys? Alright. I'm not a big fan of this hill. I almost got hit here the other day, actually. I'll show you guys where. Right up here where this yellow line starts, there's chestnut. It's a total blind turn. See? And we had a truck was backing up. He's going probably 10 miles an hour just right out into my road. I had to veer off to the left and accelerate out of danger. That's why I'm not a big fan of this hill, because including this one here, there's a lot of blind little turns and exits, and it's just no bueno, guys. Here we go. We are home. Thank you guys for coming along, joining me on this little adventure to get dinner, which happens to be a bacon cheeseburger. Anyways, thanks again. And now, this time, I will see you in the next video.